What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, we here with something new. We got what are some hurtful stereotypes about your country slash people? I'm pretty sure this gonna be about every country, not just focusing on maybe Europe, but I'm sure it's gonna be some USA in there, some other ones. So we finna check this out, cause it is a bunch of stereotypes out there, and they're either real or they not. They either true or they false. We finna hear some of these. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think about it. Hit that subscribe button. Send me more recommendations. Let's check it out.
Dear European folks, what are some hurtful stereotypes about your country slash people? That we are some sort of sandals and sock wearing, beer drinking, football and hockey loving bunch of racists.
Okay, I have to stop it right there. I heard the sandal sock wearing was more of USA. I didn't know, what is it, Czechia? Thought that
I
was
think
more
I've
USA.
personally only heard stereotypes about Czech women. Sandals and socks are also said about Poles and Germans. Guess that's Central European then. But you do wear sandals and socks, I've seen it. Every time I go to another country, people ask if I sell
What?
weed. Saw notification, knew what country this was.
Oh my god. And I mean, from my understanding, weed is legal in the Netherlands from all the videos I've heard and stuff like that. But the sandals and sock thing, I mean, if what we consider a sandal, I mean, I wear my little athletic slides with some socks, you know. I'm not going to wear like a thong flip-flop with some socks. I feel like that would be very uncomfortable.
But regardless, is it really hurtful? Why aren't you making money out of this? Defend your Dutch honor. I'm living in rural southwest Germany. After our football practice, some Dutch hikers walked by, and after a bit of talking with my teammates, they gave one a blunt.
Dang.
Emphasis on gave. Having been in Amsterdam, I'm not surprised to the least. It felt like there is a cloud of green wherever you
Dang.
go. And it's openly sold everywhere.
Hey, they make it seem like everybody just be getting high in Amsterdam.
A cloud of green wherever you go. And it's openly sold everywhere. The only other place in Europe I've seen like that was Zurich. If you think it's Amsterdamers themselves who are smoking it in busy, shopping, streets, think again. We're arrogant assholes who don't know how to fight. Hopefully for us, the USA is always here to save our asses, right?
Hey, and I be saying, hey, I get some rude comments and stuff like that, and most people don't realize, like, I do these videos to learn and stuff, right? And I get some from different countries. Like, I'll be like, you know what? And I'm not a fighter type, you know, but I know I can back it if I was to talk some smack or talk about people type of thing. But hey, like I tell people, you know, some people with that arrogance, you better be ready to throw them things. You got to, because some people will test your gangster with no problems.
Hopefully for us, the USA is always here to save our asses, right? Funny enough, guess nobody looks at France's track record for war games. Oh, we know you do. Only too well. 100 years of knowing. Big blue blob. Fight like on an individual basis? Or like militarily? You are 5th in the world in military spending, definitely not considered weak. That's the point, they aren't weak, but they just give up.
Oh, man.
Cough every meme about France, cough.
Come on, France. Come on now.
They just give up. Cough every meme about France, cough. Apparently we steal cars.
Uh-oh.
My German friend always says he's good at stealing because he's Polish, as a joke though. Sorry for his words. But may I say, I love your country though. He always talks good about it and says he's gonna move there one day, so I took liking to it. And the language sounds beautiful.
That's nice, that's
to
nice.
me. I'm Romanian and I also used to do that. If people joke about me being Romanian, instead of getting butthurt I play along.
Hey.
If you wear your weaknesses as an armor, they can't be used against you.
And see, that's why, like, for the US, that's when I do certain videos about either the stereotypes of USA or what people think about I don't get butthurt just because some of the stuff is like, well, I can agree with that. You know, some of the things I can agree with. So it's like, I know it's not me personally, but does it happen around here? Yes. That's why I can't wait to get to Europe and see all the stereotypes true. Because I know some people in the comments, they be like, hey, that's not true. Hey, this is true. That's not. I can't wait to see for myself. I think I got a couple more days. Not even a couple more days. I probably got like a couple more weeks for my passport get here. Definitely can't wait to plan. But no, that like you really can't get butthurt off of this stuff. Like this is for fun, entertainment. Like if you take it personal, that means they must be guilty of something.
Where are you from? Romania. Oh, clutch his purse. Don't worry about your wallet. I'm here to have fun, not work.
Dang.
I have heard once a very funny German joke. Why does the Polish Romanian kid have no chance to succeed in life? It is too lazy to steal.
Dang.
Comedy intensifies. Don't worry, that stereotype is unknown in the UK. We've got our own cities like Liverpool, Manchester and Hull to blame car theft on. In UK we only steal jobs. Apparently we are a third world, lazy country with an economy based on tourism and agriculture, and also a dead weight for Europe.
Wow.
I see Italians complaining about Italy way more than anyone else. For some reason
That's a sad case right there, Italy. I mean, I feel like if somebody complain about their own country, like here in the U.S., people complain about their own little small cities and towns and stuff like. So I know that's a whole country type of thing, but like here, you're gonna hear it all the time. People complain about the town or the city they live in all the time, though.
Complaining about Italy way more than anyone else. For some reason some Americans have the impression that we are drug or weapons dealers.
Dang.
I have no idea why. We don't really have more drugs in our country than our neighbors. As for weapons, I've only seen one on police and at some shows featuring them. Edit, while they are not really hurtful, I wouldn't really like this stuff to spread and become part of popular culture. We shag sheep. Is that a confession? We have bad teeth, bad food, are all shitty tourists and are both classless and chavvy or stuck-up snobs, depending on which nationality is loathing us at any given moment. And drunk. We can speak for ourselves, thanks. I hate how people solely attribute Brexit to us being racist and bitter colonialists. I mean, the current government aren't doing a good job of dispelling that. That we behave like Conor McGregor, that we support the IRA, that we eat Lucky Charms, and have potatoes with every meal.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to Ireland, that's what I would think of. I mean, not even just the fact of Lucky Charms, but Conor McGregor for sure. But that's funny. And potatoes with every meal. I feel like potatoes are a main dish in Europe in general, because I see it served like with a bunch of things in Europe.
Do you not have potatoes for every meal? We do. Was in a cab in NYC and the driver was from Venezuela and said we were similar. I'm in my head like, hey, have you seen my pale see-through skin next to yours? We are both fighting people, yeah. Freedom fighter brothers. I'm still drawing a blank at this stage and he goes the IRA? And I cringed hard. Had to explain to him that after a certain date the IRA became basically terrorists against the other terrorists of the UVF. I don't know why I associate Lucky Charms with Ireland. Where did that come from? The fighting thing really annoys me. We're not aggressive at all by nature. Sure there are fights, but everywhere has fights the odd time. We don't need heavy police presence on the street on a Saturday night, for instance. If anything, a lot of the South who are old enough to vote are against the IRA. Republicanism is more of an adolescent pastime.
Another person I just thought about when it comes to Ireland, I don't know if anybody is a WWE fan or here or not, but do y'all remember Finlay? Like, my name is Finlay and I love to fight. He was supposed to be like an Irish character on WWE. Let me know if y'all remember him. He had a good bad guy origin story on WWE, But yeah, that was another name I thought about.
We do eat a lot of potatoes though. Not as much these days in fairness, since we've become a more multicultural society. That we all have some sort of chip on our shoulder about World War II. I've never heard of it. Where does it originate from? I'm curious. Other cultures having a chip on their shoulder about their past, so they think we should as well, completely missing the point in the meantime. Thought it was sort of the other way round. So many Brits keep harping on about it even now. Nearly everyone who was there is long dead, bloody Blitz spirit and all that crap. That's what I mean. Brits especially seem to have some weird obsession with World War II and keep throwing World War II stuff in your face, and you as a German sit there not knowing what they want you to say.
It's crazy because people would throw it in your face like you was there, like you did all that
stuff in your face, and you as a German sit there not knowing what they want you to say. Ironically, the only conversation I've had with a German regarding the war was initiated by him and his anger at the bombing of Dresden. I had a similar cringe moment to you, I guess, not really knowing what to say, other than, thankfully we've all moved on. Well, most of us at least. Nah, it's more that Eastern Germans are fucking whack. That is some hurtful stereotype right there.
Right.
The truth hurts sometimes.
The truth hurts.
Don't mention the war. I spent my Erasmus semester in Belgium and everyone told me to bring cleaning supplies, because apparently older Germans think Belgians are dirty.
Oh.
For what it's worth, didn't seem true at all. I will back up that this stereotype exists. There is lots of jokes about it, e.g. that's why Belgian chocolate is so good. To little kids etc. I love Belgium BTW. Sit me down in a campsite in Flanders, with a beer and some frites and I'm a happy girl.
Frites?
That we are all thieves or scammers or
Did he mean fries? He said frites?
And some frites and I'm a happy girl. That we are all thieves or scammers or beggars.
Ooh.
We aren't. In fact, there are citizens of some countries way worse than our gypsies or scammers or beggars, but that country never gets the same bad reputation as we do. Lederhosen / Oktoberfest. Hello world, Bavaria is only a small part of Germany, most of us are very different and lot of us really don't like lederhosen. Not to mention they don't even speak German in Bavaria. Correct, they speak Austrian. Oh no you didn't. Some background info for interested: German used in Austria and South Bavaria actually belong to a single, closely related group of dialects called Bavarian or Austro-Bavarian, and because of some significant differences between them and the standard German, they're sometimes considered a separate language, Boorish.
Boorish?
The same is the case for Switzerland and Southwest Germany BTW. Alemannic dialects are also sometimes considered a separate language. I once asked the students in my class to draw pictures of German stereotypes. The result was lots of mountains, beer and lederhosen. That we are lazy and most people take long naps during the day. Is that bad though? Naps are nice.
Naps are very nice. Naps are very necessary.
Take long naps during the day. Is that bad though? Naps are nice. I guess most prejudices are about 90s events. In the past they were much more severe, when all information came from TV and newspapers. Now it's all in a form of memes. TBH, none of the Portuguese stereotypes are particularly hurtful or mean-spirited.
Okay.
I must say though, saying our women have moustaches is a lie, and it's also kind of insulting. I'd be insulted if I was a Portuguese woman and saw people saying that about me.
Yeah, that's very insulting.
Lol, yeah, it's weird. I've never seen a woman with a moustache here. I had to go online and look up some stereotypes since I'm not really aware of any, besides the regional ones like people from Alentejo and Algarve. I found out that Brazilians think Portuguese are dumb, and that we're technologically retarded, due to Salazar's dictatorship. That might actually be accurate. But I don't know if that counts as a stereotype lol. We're lazy and only care about drinking and partying. Come here and you will find some of the most hard-working people you'll ever see. We are not Arabs. Only thing that relates us to them is religion, which there are lots of differences. Even with this, only 10% of population who identify as Muslim daily practice. Want to offer some sources? All I can find is how 99% of Turks are Muslim, and it's hard to believe your claim of only 10% practicing Islam. There is a difference between being of a religion and actively practicing
That's a fact.
After you born, government automatically registers you as a Muslim. You can change it, delete it. This is why 99% say they are Muslim. I will add a source later if I can find. But now I don't have any time to find it. 10% is practicing daily, while around 35% was practicing at least once a week. If you visit Turkey, you can see these in person. Daily practice mostly made up from older people.
And I say this too, even about like other religions, like you would be surprised. It's not even just Muslims, like Christianity, shoot, all the other religions out there. There's a small amount of people that really just do it on a daily. Most people just gonna say it because they probably just attend church and stuff. That's why most times it's easy to, point that judgment or stereotype. Just because somebody claims they're something, don't mean they're in it fully. Like, I definitely understand this. This is real. Like, most people, they be saying they're something, but they not about that life.
We had a similar situation in Sweden where everyone was registered in the Swedish church at birth, but I think that has been changed now. Scotland. Not so much hurtful as just really annoying, the idea that we all speak with Glasgow/Central Belt accents, which can become hurtful when someone insists you aren't Scottish because you have a Highland accent. The stuff about deep fried everything and being drunk violence also really fucking wears.
I love frying everything. I don't think nothing's wrong with, eating fried food. Maybe not too much of it, but y'all let me know. Were those some hurtful stereotypes? I ain't gonna lie. The Portuguese one about the Portuguese women, that kind of threw me for a loop. Because I felt like that was insulting, You're telling them most of the women have mustaches, There's some insecurities might come along with those type of things. But y'all let me know, what y'all think about these stereotypes. I mean, we talk about the socks and the flip-flops, the socks and the flops, I mean, I ain't wearing no thong sandals or nothing. And with socks, that's very uncomfortable, but definitely enjoy this one. Definitely funny. And it was actually all of Europe. I thought they were gonna throw some USA in there. I mean, yeah, we know how that goes. But that's all I have for this video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button, and y'all be blessed. Be the best to be you. I'm out.